something? Okay,
Did
say
you put
something.
recording
Yeah,
in
okay.
progress?
Yep, and y'all are in my ears now. Okay, yay, so we're recording in case anybody couldn't access the link. So now we are recording.
So they just go in and how do we get the recording to them?
We can get it, we can upload it, we can, anything, but
I'm recording it to
Where-
my computer.
yeah, and
And then
I'll
I
show
can-
you how to get it to everybody. You can post on the forums, you can get it to everybody, you can upload it to YouTube, you can do whatever you want. So we are on air. Little
All
red
right.
sign. So whoever wants to open the meeting, go ahead.
Joanne, go ahead.
Me? Okay.
And I'll send y'all a text too.
I'm going to text Nikki and see if she's coming or not.
Okay, so you want to start with what I've done so far, or are we going to kind of keep the agenda like it was at the other meeting?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I just sent you a text
Oh, right.
and I'm getting ready to send you another one.
You missed a fabulous meeting, Angela, though. Really. The members meeting was,
Good. Oh, good. It was good.
yes,
Awesome.
it was awesome.
I know. And we were on retreat and I'm so sorry. I missed it. We were in Mississippi. Okay. Who wants to go first?
So here we go. I'll go first. And I'll go over what I've done so far for the summit.
Ooh, can I say something really quick? I'm sorry, because this will
Yes.
be a good intro to you. So I was with Vivian's sister of all things, Vivian
Yeah.
Fry, who is awesome, and who Joanne, you worked so hard getting that sponsorship from her. So just so happens I was on retreat with Vivian's sister this weekend, and she was so happy that Vivian's supporting LePac. So yeah, so
Great.
that's your intro. I just had to say
All
that.
right.
Small world.
Yes, it is. Thank you for being related to
You're welcome.
one of our most important donors, sponsors. So far, we know that we have the library down. And let's see, the library can hold 12 tables that will fit in the hallway lobby area, of which LePac needs 3. So as I send out the information, I do let them know that tables are limited.
I have a question about that.
Mhm.
Last year she mentioned this, and I don't know if she maybe just didn't mention or if you asked, weather permitting, she said we could also do tables outside.
Yes, weather
Okay.
permitting.
Okay,
Yes, we
so
can
that
do
would be
weekend.
more than 12 though, right?
Right, that'll be
Okay,
more.
okay.
So we can do that. And then the band, thanks to Dijon, got us a band for $400 for the time there. And the name of the band is So Good.
100
Soul.
cheaper, 100 cheaper than last year. So that was great work.
Yes, yes. And the guy's name is Mr. Jason Hall.
Question.
Yes, go ahead.
Do we pay them in advance at the summit? Or
It's their
He-
preference, but last year
It's-
they
yeah.
asked us, last year they asked us to pay before, but they had a travel expense because they were coming from a distance. So I would say it's whatever say, because we have the funds now. I mean, that's just, I didn't mean to jump
Yeah,
ahead
well,
of you, Joanne.
I asked them if they wanted the funds before. He said that when they got there would be fine,
okay.
or before
They,
they left.
So I
do
gotta
they
bring the
accept
check.
electronic? Well, do they accept, they probably do. Did you ask
Oh.
them Venmo or?
I didn't ask. He just said
Yeah,
when they got there that, it would be fine.
yeah, just ask them if they do Venmo instead of Nicole having to have a check floating around in person.
Okay, I'll ask them, write that down. Venmo. And that's all we do is Venmo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, okay, next we know that the lunch is hot meal with dessert
Mm-hmm.
from Copeland's Cheesecake Bistro.
Yum.
And we'll get an email a little before the summit to let us know what that will include. And shout out to Nikki who helped get that done. Gordon McKernan, I have not been able to hold them down for the t-shirts. But that's okay. If not, we'll purchase them and use them for incentives.
Question.
Members, yes.
So we were in the area of their office yesterday and we had an appointment and we were early. And John Paul wanted to go see Gordon's blow up dog. You know, the huge blow up dog up the interstate.
Yes.
So we went, so they weren't open because it was a weekend. So we saw the dog and he has a big G that is a huge G in the middle of a
Yes.
sign frame and it turns.
Uh-huh.
So is there somebody in particular you talk to? Because when we have John Paul and we're early for our appointment and we just pop in and say, hey, how are y'all? My son wanted to see your dog. And by the way, we just wanted to see, could y'all donate those t-shirts? Is there somebody
Emily,
there?
you would be great at
Okay.
that, Angela.
Emily, got it. We'll close the deal. Emily.
Emily
Okay.
Gaffney.
How do you spell that? G-A-F-N-E-Y.
F-F-N-E-Y.
Got it. Close the deal with Emily. I'll let John Paul do that.
Yes. That's my little buddy. Okay, NOLA Saints, I have it on my calendar when to contact them, but they don't give donations before 30 days prior to the event. But I'm gonna be on it. And I got a secret weapon for that also.
Oh,
Huh?
Relationship.
Yeah, relationship that he's very familiar with. So
Awesome.
I've asked them for the 5,000 plus items for hospitality bags and door prizes.
Awesome.
I'm trying to raise as much money as we can this year to make it lighter on next year and just to keep it going. Because I do need some time that I can focus on grants, getting some grants. So
Sure.
the
I'm
less-
going,
Mhm.
go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, I'm going to Walmart tonight. Is there any particular door prize that y'all think of that we would want to have there? Or it's just whatever we can randomly get donated, really? I didn't know if
Nope.
anything from last year, people were like, oh, that was awesome.
They like that radio, and I don't think we're gonna get a radio.
Well, I donated that, so I will have my, eyes out because it was
Mhm.
on special. So I'll keep my eyes out.
Okay.
What-
And
what
you
were
know,
the-
you know what we like.
what were the door prize? I don't know what the door prizes were last year. Like, what would we be kind of looking for this year?
Special things like I know Edna has some blood pressure cups that
Okay.
we can get.
Gift basket,
Yeah, gift baskets.
gift cards.
Right. And Tony Seafood gave us a nice box of seafood mix.
The lottery, I think, the lottery basket.
Lottery, what was that in that basket? Because I kind of missed that one.
It was all kinds of cool stuff in the lottery one. So I mean, any gift baskets, coffee maker is always good.
Yeah.
Like coffee maker with coffee little package, anything you've ever seen at a gala or auction or fundraiser or any kind of door prizes,
Right.
things, stuff like that. But I'm gonna keep, because I got a lot of them. It was stuff on clearance. I'm like, this is a really cool item,
Right.
Okay.
So then we know Vivian Fry, OLOL, Special Events Coordinator, Angela's cousin. So we did get that $5,000
Yes.
and
I did the paperwork, so they needed a tax form filled out, which I did. I scanned and sent, and then they needed a more detailed vendor form than what was done online. So
Okay.
an additional, so I filled out the vendor form and the tax form, and I scanned that and sent that in. They got everything last week. So
Right.
it's gonna take them a little while to process it.
Right.
I did offer to go pick it up, which would be
Okay.
a lot quicker than
Right.
waiting on the check. And also if I do that, I'll let you know, and I'll just go deposit it. And Nicole, I'll just get you the receipt. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Okay.
So I think we do have enough to purchase LePac supplies instead of asking everybody to bring this, that, and the other, like we did last year. So maybe we can go and get some clipboards, that we
Mhm.
need for the summit. And we
Yeah.
need clipboards also when we do community events. So those
Yeah.
we can go ahead and purchase. And I don't remember us, I think we needed
We-
scissors.
We
tape.
did buy, last year I bought like the name tags, holders, I did buy like clipboards. We do need to buy like we need to order those name tags.
Right.
We will need more clipboards, cause I saved some, I know we have some left over.
Yeah.
And we already have LePac pens. Oh, when you ask if there's anything you have to ask for the library, we need to ask them how we can attach things, if they allow tape, whatever, because the lake, I know
Oh,
they're gonna have
okay.
like a banner and everything. She probably has experience with this, with a sponsor coming. I don't remember if there's a place to tie a banner. They're gonna let us know, the lake, if it's like, the rivets with a banner to tie, because she may say, oh yeah, I have you tied here, but are we allowed to? Because I think we used tape on the glass last
Yeah,
year.
we did
Okay.
use tape.
Yeah, so a run to Office Depot.
Question. How many clipboards do you think we need? I bought two well, you have one of the totes, Angela, so but and I cleaned out the other two totes that I got from your house last year or earlier this year. Should I order more pens? I think I had ordered 400 and I had probably given out 100. And so if
Yeah,
I put
I
it in
would.
bags and stuff.
Mhm.
So how many more do you think I should order?
It depends on your quantity break. Or if they have a quantity requirement.
Mhm.
Because sometimes they have a lot of 50, 100, 200.
yeah.
So, I mean, 200 would be my, I think 200 would be
Okay.
plenty, because even if 300 people come to the summit, if we put one at every place or in the bag or whatever.
One in the bag, yeah.
Yeah, and just a note about that, and Joanne, you may remember this. We were being all cutesy and proactive and saying, oh, let's already have their pen and their paper out for them at every place on it. I don't think we need to waste our time doing that.
Oh, put it in the
Put
bag.
everything in the bag, everything in the bag. And we do need our business cards. I did want to ask y'all what y'all thought. I don't think the square glossy ones are not conducive to matte, which you can write your name and your cell phone on if you're talking to somebody personally, to go with traditional matte.
I ordered those already.
One-sided. Oh, you did? Okay. Okay.
Here,
My bad.
I'll show you. I'm
Okay.
surprised you don't have any because I thought I brought you something.
You could have, my dining room tables.
Oh, that's where
Um,
I am. Don't even ask. If y'all knew my husband, oh, he can't stand to pass by it.
Well, my dining room table is right off my foyer. So anybody who comes in my house, is it matte finish? It's not glossy, like it's not slippery, right? Like if
No,
you
it's
write.
not glossy like this.
Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, that's
And I just
Okay.
wanted them to be kind of a little different.
different. No, that's
And I left a
perfect.
space so people could put their name and phone number there.
Oh, that's
great.
perfect. That's
Good.
perfect.
And we
So
have
we got cards, if you order more pens, you already did the notebooks. So bags.
yes, I was just looking at this to print for bags and I was trying to, I don't know what y'all would like.
I mean, just the logo and the website, I would think.
But what kind of
Mhm.
bag?
Oh,
All
the
they have tote ones, cloth ones, shopping ones,
cloth, I would
drawstring
think,
bags.
because we have the money. My thought is a nice cloth bag.
Mhm.
Because you can, if you price them around, the vendor that we use for our t-shirt, that Nikki knows,
Mhm.
they might do them. I would definitely check, because they're very reasonable.
Right.
Vistaprint might not be the cheapest for cloth bags. Just a side note.
Right, and
Uh,
I've read too on some of their reviews that apparently like the shirts and the cloth things don't come out like business cards and other items.
yeah, Yeah, they're
Yeah.
great for, I agree. Yeah, I agree. And you can also Google if there's a local vendor too in Baton Rouge. And,
Yeah,
when we send out our next email, like after this meeting, we could email out this recording, or we can, I think the easiest way is if I upload it to YouTube, which Nicole, I could come to your house physically, or we physically get on your computer physically and upload it to YouTube from your computer. Then we can email out the link. They click on it and it'll pop up our YouTube channel, show this video. And then we could have the stuff. Okay, here was our meeting. So this is what we need. Does anybody know, or does anybody work for a local vendor that does bags? Does anybody, anything
Yeah.
we need, and we can
Yeah.
put that, and I mean, price them at the same time, but somebody might know somebody, because they are going to be more expensive. But I would definitely think it's certainly something we can have in the future. We can sell them at events. I don't think it would be a giveaway. It would be a nice thank you, to our vendors. There's all kinds of ways we can use them.
So,
But I think
how
an
many-
upgrade would be nice.
and how many should we order?
Again, depends on quantity break. Sometimes a quantity break is 500. Sometimes they let you do it in hundreds. Say 400. I mean, because if 300 people come to the summit, that's our target.
Yeah.
Just as and I know we're not necessarily using Vistaprint, but just as a guesstimation, if we order 400 on Vistaprint, some of them are about $8 or $10. So that's $4,000, right?
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna be the cheapest. I'm Googling it
No.
right now.
No,
But even if they're $5 a piece, that's still
And I
2,000.
know, yeah. And we can look at the different types. I mean, there are cheaper cloth bags. Like, we don't want the bags that come apart. You've had the ones
Right.
that are like that thin cloth, but it doesn't have to be like thick cloth. Because there's like, it can be reusable grocery bag strength. The reusable grocery bag
Oh,
strengths
yeah.
are good, and those you can get some of those for $1 or less.
Oh, okay.
Like there's some blue what you Google is it's promo products. I mean, I'm just because it's been so long since I did their non-woven tote bags, which are pretty good. Discountmugs.com. So they have one for $1.10, one for 38 cents, custom budget tote with great trim. And I mean, these are all nice. I know you're not gonna be able to see my phone from the screen, but okay, maybe you will. You see that?
Yeah.
So I mean,
No.
it's nice. It's nicer than a disposable one. It's more sturdy than the ones we had last year, but it's not cloth. So you're still looking in no more than $2 a piece. Or I mean,
Yeah.
there's some that are cheaper than that. So
Okay.
it's just be a matter of pricing them. The only rush we have is as we price them, look at the turnaround time.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, these are really cheap, but gotta wait this long for them, But I definitely think we should at least wait until we send the email out with this YouTube video of does anybody know anybody? I'm going to Bible study Wednesday with the lady that owns a local printing company. She's another mom as a special needs child. I'm gonna ask her, I forgot the name of the company, but I'm gonna ask her if they do bags too. So somebody may know somebody that can. But yeah.
Okay. All right. So my next item is the plant managers. I don't know what happened to them. I got a call apologizing for the delay in responding and letting me know that they would have a meeting Thursday, and I'd get another call to let me know how much they would donate. And I haven't heard back, so I don't know. So anyway, that money is still pending. And CC's Coffee, gave us 2 carafes with everything that we need.
Oh, awesome. And accessories too, and the cups,
Cups, everything.
accessories, not bracelets, but sweet and low. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I'll say the trimmings, everything that we need.
That's what it says, carafe, 2 carafes with all the trimmings.
Okay.
Yeah, so I made sure they know we need cups, we need stirrers, we need the sweet and low, the real sugar, everything. Okay, so then Target and Costco, I've requested, and I know when to contact them again. It's on my calendar and I will. So Nicole, you may want to wait maybe 3 weeks out before you start purchasing the breakfast bars and stuff like that.
Okay,
And I'll let you know.
And also we'll be happy to pick it up again, because they do know John Paul. He's just memorable. That's all I'm saying. It's, but we'll be glad if you need us to do that because we're there a lot.
Okay, all right.
I'm there a lot too. We're like there pretty much every week. Or I was actually, when I was shopping, I was online doing it and I was gonna have them deliver it to my house. Y'all want to see?
Wow.
I got good candy,
Great, you got the candy,
Got
that's great.
the big giant bag like that. And then
And
I
it
got
was the
smaller-
time too.
a smaller
Mhm.
Hershey bag with the little, those nugget things that are like that big.
Did you get
Yeah.
a lot of chocolate though? Did you get the chocolate bag?
Yeah.
The big one is chocolate. It's not that cheap hard candy
It's
stuff.
it's like got Twix or not,
Okay,
maybe Twix and Kit
Yeah.
Kat or something. I don't
good. As long as you're not getting little dum-dum bags.
No.
Although I was thinking about getting like certs individually wrapped, the little certs winter mint or whatever, because sometimes people just like to suck on candy too.
Yeah, and especially after lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Mint. Okay, y'all, I forgot again. to
Nikki
get
said
that-
she forgot and she's coming on now. She said she's on her way, but let's see.
Have we ordered the name
But
tag yet?
she couldn't click on the link either.
Oh, well, I re-forwarded it. Tell her, look at the one she just got. Cause everybody, let me see if the forwarded one. Yeah, the forwarded one is clickable. Like I just checked it, one I got, personal email is clickable. She must have gone back to the original one.
Yeah, you text me Emily Gaffney.
Oh,
That
yeah,
one?
I did. I'm sorry. I do that to remember stuff. If somebody tells me
Oh.
something, I'll text it back to the person and then I know where
Yeah.
to look when I
Okay,
have to remember. And she was Gordon McKernan, right?
yeah,
So I'm gonna
she's
put
the
that.
one. She told me last year, that we kind of waited too late. So she said, be sure and keep us in mind for next year. And I contacted her early. I think I started contacting her in February.
So what, for the shirts?
Emily, yeah.
Got it. Have we bought the name tags yet?
No.
Okay, because we can do that now, because I would like to do a test and I want Nikki to see them too. Because I used them. I bought them for my event and I actually used them. They were really good as far as coming on off, but there's a learning curve with the sheets. So, I mean, that's something we can buy. I would feel so much better if we had them.
There she is. I can go, I mean, I can go get my wallet and order them. I just had agendas and meetings and whew,
It's no rush, just not, so we have them well ahead of the prep. Because we're not going to print them until the last minute, because we want to make sure all the registrations are in. So the week before, we're gonna be, and I'm talking about our stuff, Nikki, your stuff, registration too. We're gonna be printing the name tags. I'm gonna be printing out all the stuff Nikki had last year. Everybody who's registered, I'll wait. So we have as many printed as possible, and we don't need to handwrite as many name tags and Sharpie, and we have everybody printed on the registration list
Mhm.
as possible.
do I need to buy
Okay.
ink for your printer? from LePac?
That would be really good because I printed out all those summit flyers. I printed out,
That's what made me think of.
yeah, I printed out a lot. So yeah, that would be good. I'll
Mhm.
text you the, and I'm not talking about my color laser because that's too expensive, but some for the, little workhorse printer that'll do the name tags. Yeah, it's just a regular little home printer. I'll text you the,
Okay.
Okay, so this was the second Sunday I went to church and I forgot to get our check. So, yeah, I don't know. They have me so busy when I get to church, greeting people, doing this before I take the choir stand, and oh my goodness. So I've texted one of the deacons to please help me remember. I don't know how much it is, but it's a donation and I'll get
It's
it.
more than we have now.
that's so good of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello,
And I am,
Nikki.
Hey,
Hey.
Nikki.
hey, Nikki.
Oh,
Okay.
y'all, I forgot about the meeting.
All
Oh,
right.
It's okay. You couldn't click on the link anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why Angela could, but Joanne couldn't and you couldn't. So all those people that said they were going to be here, there was
Well,
probably
we
four.
text them, we did text them, we forwarded them the email and we forwarded again. So if they were going in their email, they should have seen them when we resent,
Well, I
so
hope so. but-
just saying.
yeah.
But we're recording this, Nikki. So that's
Mm.
when we figured that out. We're recording this, so this is gonna be live on the YouTube channel. And then we're gonna be able to email it out, the YouTube link. And it'll be cool, cause it'll be a great time. Everybody's hearing everything, all the updates, and we'll put a list of what we need.
Okay.
Right. So you remember LPCA, Louisiana Primary Care Association, who gave us all of
A
those?
lot.
Yes. So we'll be getting those things too for the hospitality bags. And,
Just,
and
no, I just,
possibly,
yeah.
possibly a donation as well.
I just want to say a note about that. It's heavy and it takes a lot of car room. So if there's any way they have somebody to put it in the car instead of you having to stuff your car with it, Joanne,
Yeah, we need a van.
we can get it here. You know, so I'm saying, because what we did, you picked it up, it was heavy stuff in your car, then you had to take it out of car, we had to take it out here. So I'm just saying we could pick it up,
Okay,
you know, and have
Yeah.
it here, because I have some muscle here a couple days a week.
oh, great.
But
Okay, so we'll work that out with you and Erica.
we are going to need a vehicle the morning of the summit.
A
Like,
van.
we meaning LePac does, or we meaning you need one to get you to?
Well, it's for the good of LePac. I will donate it. I will donate the rental of a van.
Oh, really?
Um,
Wait, because I have the Pathfinder.
No,
No,
no, it is not gonna be if we filled your Pathfinder, my car, couple friends, because the goodie bags are gonna be stuffed.
Mhm.
Okay, and it's gonna take up more than all the bins that
Okay,
you have. Joanne's car has to be empty. Joanne's gotta pick up the coffee.
I gotta go
Okay.
get, yeah,
And you're gonna have the candy, you're gonna have, I mean, everything, you're gonna have the registration stuff. So there is no way, because we can't go there the day before. That, Nikki, just to fill you in, last year, we went the night before. We set up, you know, the way because they didn't have enough stuff out and all that. We were able to leave because we're gonna have water, we're gonna have soft drink, we're gonna have a lot, there's a lot.
A lot of
And
stuff.
because we can't make 2 trips, there is no way. So morning of, so the night before though, little change, twist in all this is people need to come here and help me load the van. So if people could come here or the day before, maybe when we
Mhm.
finish the goodie bags, but see, I'm not gonna rent the van for a
Oh,
long
not
time.
for
yeah, no,
that,
that would be
no.
way too.
So I'm gonna rent the van the day before, so people could come the night before. I'll probably rent it right before a place closes. And we literally 2 blocks away is AM Van Rentals, because they have, I just rented one for a child. They have ones that can take wheelchairs and all. If not, I'll just get a U-Haul, a little box U-Haul. That's probably what I will get. I'll get a box U-Haul. So night before, let's please put that on the list of needs. Okay, whoever's coming, goodie bag and stuff. Night before, load the van. And then morning of, so much help. We're gonna have to unload the van, unload the coffee, set up. We're gonna have to pull tables out, because the night before their event, we have no clue how many tables are gonna be out, what position they're gonna be in, how many chairs. And you gotta unfold those tables. We're gonna have to put all the vendor tables out in the hallways, set up registration, tape our signs. The lake will come. They'll take care of their, banner or whatever.
Oh, they are gonna come?
Oh yeah. Oh
Great,
yeah. This is a
great.
huge PR and photo op. So,
All right.
bigger chance of press coming as well. Yeah. So, I'm hoping that they have a backdrop and we could do pictures in front,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
it's whatever they want. Whatever they want. They may want a picture of representatives from LePac. They might have a big check. I don't know. So those are all things they might do. But the main thing is, because right now they're a big $5,000 presenting sponsor,
Right.
they are front and center. So if whatever they have, we'll put it up in the front of the room. We'll put it wherever they want, the entrance to the library.
Mhm,
But just to be
mhm.
ready for that. So we're not going to have to my understanding, we're not going to have to set their banners up.
Okay, great.
They will come and do that.
And Angela, I will say that the volunteers or what the meeting on Saturday, we went through all that agenda and everything, and there seemed to be quite a few that are willing to come and help and things like that.
Awesome.
But
Pardon me.
now, if we load up the van the night before, then we don't have to come the morning of to Angela's house. We'll just meet up at the library.
I think so. Uh-oh, she had to answer the phone.
Okay. Okay, well, remember
Um,
that, Nicole, because I won't. And we'll just move on. Okay, Albertsons for the 200, water for 200 people. I'm checking back with them, this week. I'll be checking back with them this week to, find out when I can pick that up.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to take a call,
Oh,
but
that's
real
okay.
quick, to back up to the band. We have to talk to the band, or we have to, whatever y'all think. I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there. Inclement weather. And sun, hot or hot sun, whatever. Biff declined a tent, but I offered it because he had the band last year. So we have to offer them a tent because
Okay,
it's
I'll
an
do that.
overhang, but it's holes in it. It's a design art piece overhang at the library, and
Okay.
ask them what size they need. And when we get the tent, make sure it's okay on cement and it doesn't have to have stakes. So what were y'all saying? I'm so sorry. That was Neil. So you're saying, so yeah, nobody has to come to my house morning of, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If we can get you loaded up the night before,
Correct.
we don't have to come the morning of. Because
That
I
is
was gonna
correct.
go straight to get the coffee and go straight to the library.
Yes, that's gonna save a lot of time, because the night before, if people load me up, I will have coverage for John Paul that morning, and Neil will come with me. We'll bring the U-Haul, and we'll be
Mhm.
there. So I'm gonna rent the U-Haul from.
Well, I froze.
And us, we'll have to make sure our vehicles are empty. You mute. Go ahead.
I keep freezing up.
I'm just thinking this through out loud. There may be stuff that has to go back. We have to decide now where everything is gonna go after.
Cause it you can't go to Anjou.
No, leftovers. Leftover goodie bags, the supplies we're gonna use for next year. That kind of stuff. We can clean up. I would like to see us clean up more efficiently and not just dump stuff in like, okay, here's supplies we can use last year. Oh, that's really trash or, whatever. If we clean up more efficiently, hopefully we'll only have like one bin of supplies and then we may have leftover goodie bags. Possibly, just ask anybody, whoever's willing, because I know one of us wants to take anything and my house can't take anything. And it's an unknown. So maybe have somebody on standby, Casey or anybody who works where they have space, I don't know if he has a physical law firm yet or not. Anybody who might have a physical place. Because it's not going to be items that will melt. If there's any leftover candy, we're gonna eat it. So it could be stored in somebody's outside storage. And it's going to be in sealed bins. So it can be stored, so maybe that'll be a need. Volunteer for storage for LePac items after if needed. So let's put that on our, what I'm saying? Doesn't that make sense?
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
No one person or 2 or 3 people will be burdened. Maybe, well, yeah. I mean, we want to keep it in the general. But I mean, if our summit's going to be anywhere next year, I'm thinking we do want to keep it in this general area, like events. If we do events, like I was thinking, oh, Kata could take it, but if we need it for events, or whatever.
Well, while you just mentioned about Summit being in any other area, as soon as we know, can y'all let me know? Because there are things I need to get done early if it's gonna be here in Baton Rouge.
Well, it's all going to be talked about at the members meeting. So yeah, that'll be, and I think it'll be a group LePac decision, get members
Yeah.
Wait,
input.
the
So-
member or the board?
Members.
Members meeting. So,
Members.
Nicole,
be a-
don't forget to put it on the agenda.
But I wouldn't do that now. What we can do, okay, I'm not answering that. Sorry. We do need to put this on the to-do list and it's directly related to this. A survey of the day.
Ah,
How was it? Did you enjoy the topics? How was registration and check-in process? The food on there. We would like to have this at another area of the state. Where would you like to have it? Ask them, where do you think would be a good idea to have the summit next year? That way, because we want to get input from everybody. So that'll be a great way to start getting input is at the summit. So,
okay,
and then
if
all,
it's gonna be in another area outside of Baton Rouge, then there's gonna have to be people in that area willing to,
do all of it.
yeah.
Willing to
Right.
pick up coffee, willing to get registration
willing
ready,
to
willing to rent a truck if needed, bring stuff there.
sponsorships, donations.
Yep, because a lot of the donations, and we got to put this out there so people realize, so gift baskets for the door prizes, everything we've been talking about, really.
Everything that we have done for the summit is gonna have to be done in their area.
Remotely, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because there's very few, I know, like we can print name tags and stuff and say, hey, and let's get our like registration, small stuff. But
Right.
there's all of that's gonna have to be born in that city, the local
That's right.
pickup stuff. Because let's say we do it all here. Who's gonna rent the truck? You still have to pick up
We
everything
can't
in
do
Baton
it.
Rouge.
we
And-
can't do it.
Baton Rouge businesses are not gonna be apt at all. No way, 5,000 from the lake. You're not getting that next
I know.
year. If
No.
it's in, Shreveport. Now, if it's in Baton Rouge, very good chance of like giving 5,000 again. So these are all things, because all our members are gonna hear this meeting. These are all things we have to consider practical aspects. Now,
Right.
with that being said, we can spend maybe a little more money providing reimbursed for travel expenses. So with that being said, we're getting more money, especially if we get another, plant managers, or whatever, we can set aside a certain amount of money. Members can have input, the board can decide, whatever.
Right,
So if it is, this is all theoretical, y'all, but I'm just saying it's stuff we gotta think about. If it is still in Baton Rouge, people from other areas of the state could be compensated more, and that could be put up front. Like,
Right.
yes, we know we're having it in Baton Rouge again. We want everybody from, the state. We are gonna give X amount of dollars. You will get your gas card,
right.
or Walmart gift card or whatever, because somebody might have to take a sick day or lose pay from a day. Maybe say
mhm.
you have a choice. You'll get a Walmart gift card or a gas gift card or something.
Or just a gift card and let them use it for what they need it for.
However, yeah.
Yeah,
Just because we gotta practically weigh everything, and it does take a
Right.
year to plan for an event. Okay,
oh,
off
yeah.
my soapbox.
Okay, so then where was I? Albertsons, okay, check with them. I've got to go back to Parker's Pharmacy. To see if they're gonna be involved. I had asked them for $1,000 also, so
Or is that a compounding pharmacy? Where are they
Uh,
located?
on Florida. And I think they have a
Oh.
new one.
I have a friend who's one of their best customers. I have a friend who was at my house this morning that drops from Baton Rouge. A lot of children with disabilities have to use Parker's because of like insurance, all this stuff.
Parker's is on
On Florida.
Florida
Mhm.
and right up by the High Neighbor supermarket.
Yep. She was just there last week. I'll just ask her.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want me to ask her? What do you want me to ask her?
I am gonna go there probably Friday. What's your friend's name?
Jerry Pilk, JERIPILK. Do you, I get like, she can just put in a good word,
Yes.
call them.
Yes,
Who
Give
should
us-
she
tell them,
talk to?
see if they were able to look up the email from LePac from me
And do you have a person's name there?
or Orlando. But and
Orlando.
Orlando and his brother, what is his brother's name? They owned it. They own the place, but
She
they're
probably
there.
knows.
They're there all the time.
She probably knows. And she's, like I said, she's one of their best customers and she's memorable. Her son is one of John Paul's little good friends. He's deaf and they're all, they'll know,
Yeah.
she knows.
Yes,
So email from LePac, did they get it? Asking either Orlando or his brother, and how much was it for?
1,000.
1,000.
And I asked if they would get and I gave them the benefits that came with the $1,000.
We also, just a side note, we have to be sure we tell all of our people that are giving money that have the benefits, the deadline, we need their materials to go in the goodie bags.
The 18th.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, we wanted to put your brochure, but, and they're like, oh, whoops, I forgot, can you come get it, because if we're gonna be scrambling or whatever, it is, y'all know how hard it is, if, once we do those goodie bags, like, all we can do, and because this, okay, Nicole, this needs to go on your to-do list, because I know you're having conversations. OBH, the stuff from OBH, Extra Mile, whoever, we've got to get their stuff ahead of time. We did it because they mailed it. And it got to my house too late. So we want to lean forward and put whatever they have in our goodie bags. But we need it by the deadline, whether it's flyers about training, peer training, whatever. And also LMHA, Llama. Two, we want to lean forward. We want to offer their Target Health, their whatever. we'll be glad to put it in our goodie bag. You know, but we need it by the deadline. Okay, sorry. I just forgot because I felt so bad. If y'all remember, there was a little round table in the back. And it was like, people might or might not pick them up, you know.
Yeah.
Jerry
I'll
just
email.
texted me back. Oh, go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Jerry
Go
just
ahead.
texted me back about Parker's and she said they are generous.
All right. That's good to know.
Claim it.
Oh, Lord.
Uh-oh.
What's
Who's
the matter,
calling on the
Nikki?
Lord? Nikki?
That's Nikki.
People's Health,
Oh, People's Health. I mean, whoa.
wanting to set up my wellness appointment.
Oh, I hate that.
I'm sure that's what it is.
I was also
Oh.
texting her about the bags.
Here they
because
are again.
I
Let
don't
me
want to
answer
forget.
this call.
No. Okay. For some reason, it's hard for me to get in touch with Miss Patsy this year. Edible Arrangements. They gave us that arrangement that we forgot about
Oh.
anyway.
That, yeah. You know what? I just decide, just my thought. I don't know that that is the best match for our event.
You know, that's what I
come
was gonna
in.
ask. Since I'm not getting in touch with her, I take everything as a sign that maybe I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, because it's not necessarily refrigerated and it's gonna be a lot, you don't know how long it's gonna be traveling with the person and there's
Mhm.
not enough room, that refrigerator is not big enough to house an edible arrangement.
All right.
Now, if that being said, if they have any if they want to do a tray instead of a basket, or like a basket that would be for a meeting that people can eat off of, that would be different. We can stick it on the end with the food.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll ask for
Just saying. I don't know if they make stuff like that, but. Hang on, I have to mute a second, y'all. I'm sorry.
okay.
So I'm going to email Jamie Tyndall. That was one on my to-do list for today. And see what she says, and then I was also, and after I find out from her what they're planning or what they would like to offer, or if they're coming or whatever, then also contact George Mills at the Extra Mile to get information from them as well.
Okay. That was OBH, right?
Yeah. And then Jamila was on the members meeting Saturday,
Right.
and she's with Llama. She took Laura Lanier's place at with Target Health. So
Hey, Nicole, can you give me some kind of measurements for the bag?
oh, that no,
They're gonna wanna know measurements. I mean, there's different size reusable grocery bags, I'm sure. I don't know.
I know I was looking on Vistaprint, and then but they're going to be probably expensive.
Yeah, we need-
Something that's kind of cloth like, not ones that get thrown away. That we can print our logo on. I don't. It seems like it's more about having a good bag that to give to big donors and for, say, the board members or members to carry stuff around in, right?
No, what we're getting good bags for board members?
No,
we're just getting.
No, I'm just talking about if she wanted to know the size of the reusable grocery bag. And I said, if I understand correctly, it's supposed to be something that we would be using with our logo on it, whether it be us or for the donors for OBH. It's not like a hospitality bag that we stuff.
Yes, the bags are the hospitality bags.
Yeah,
The
they
bags
are.
are gonna be the hospitality bags.
They're just gonna have our
Yes.
logo and
Yeah, so they're like,
Totally misunderstanding them.
yeah, so the bags, so instead of using Aetna bags or this bag or a library bag, we're trying to
Oh.
get. We're buying the bags this year because we have a donation that we can actually buy the bag, because that's what usually happens. You have an
Mhm.
organization gives an event, it's their bags, you get
it's their
stuff.
bag.
Yeah, you get your goodie bag, hospitality bag, goodie bag, whatever you call it. So we'll have flyers and stuff, so you know, 8.5 by 11 plus a cup and a this and that, so you want some room. So if you want equivalent to a Rouse's reusable grocery bag, but it can be a different shape, you know, but that's kind of the
Right.
equivalent. So you wanna make sure papers, the big enough for papers, big enough, and then for like, cause I mean, like
The big mugs,
JPHSA, well,
the
I mean,
mugs.
yeah, mugs, but I don't know, Nikki, where you stand with them, their little coolers will have to fit in there too, which we'll be able to, but they were like, you know, so does that answer your question, Nicole? Like,
Yeah, I
this-
was totally misunderstanding what
gotcha.
it was
We
about.
still love you, that's okay.
Nikki was asking, because I was texting her, so I didn't forget for her to ask her t-shirt people about the bags. And
Oh, right,
so
right.
she
So
wanted
we
to know
want
the size.
something like the Aetna bag?
Not that short. Aetna bags are too short and too shallow. So if you can imagine putting a clip, just use a clipboard. The height maybe of a clipboard and the width of like, what is it? It's the width of the JPHSA cooler bags. Lunch
That would be the
boxes.
depth, right?
Thank you, the depth,
And then
whatever it is.
So I
Height,
would go with like at least 12 inches tall,
this is
about
more.
14
This is
inches
way
wide.
more.
No,
This is way
that's
more than
about,
12.
that's about, a 14.
Yeah. Cause a ruler a foot probably only goes to here. So just use a clipboard. So, but it's not a huge big deal. Get, if they do any, just get
I'm
what they
sure
have.
do. I mean, they do
Yeah.
logos, they do hats, they
Yeah.
do,
And so they'll probably have a website and say, hey, go on the website, pick which one, and we'll just reconvene at the next meeting and say, hey, these are sizes they have, there's a size.
no, I've never seen them on the website, mostly just t-shirts and hats. I'm gonna have to go there and
Yeah,
ask.
just, okay, or call them. You don't have to waste a trip.
Well, they close. I'd rather go in person and see what they
Okay.
have.
Yeah. I can
Okay.
see that.
I'm not a measurement person. I can't, judge.
Yeah. And just take pictures. And what we were talking about before you were on is like one that doesn't break, you know, not one that's like cloth expensive. But they have some that are around $1 or $2. So then they might be the cheapest, you know, but there's some we can order that are around that price online. Discountmugs.com.
Yeah, discountmugs.com. Got it, Nikki?
Oh, is Nikki doing the bags or Nicole? You're doing the bags, pricing them out. You want to do
I
that,
was-
Nikki?
I wanted Nikki to check with her t-shirt people.
Okay, just check with
Is
the
what I
t-shirt
thought
bag.
that's what,
So you're gonna check with discountmugs.com. Nikki's just checking
Yeah.
with the t-shirt people. Got it.
but
Okay.
Nikki said that we got to have the t-shirts done at what, 3 weeks before?
I would do them now,
Oh,
If
just to be
we
on the
gotta,
safe side.
but we gotta wait, see if we're gonna get donations. We might get them
Yeah.
donated from Gordon
Might get it
McKernan.
donated.
So
So-
give us this week, just give us this week to see if
Well-
we can go close the deal.
Yeah, we still have a couple of weeks, cause, yeah, I think we need at least 4 weeks for them to.
Yeah, I would
the
do it at
t-shirt.
least 4 weeks in case there's
4
any
weeks.
issues. And you always gotta worry about if there's a problem or something.
a
Yeah, I mean,
hurricane, if a hurricane comes or
And-
some craziness like that.
At the next meeting, once we have more info, if Gordon's gonna do it or whoever, we need to decide quantity and sizes, the next meeting.
Put that on the agenda.
Yeah. Last year it was me guessing, and it was pretty good. At least one 4X, just saying.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Campus Federal, they're gonna give us door prizes, hospitality bag items. And he's getting all that ready. He's gonna call me when I can come pick it up. And it's right down the street from my house. So I'll have that. And I'm waiting for Ronell from Louisiana Lottery. I asked them for sponsorship as well as hospitality bag items and a door prize.
Speaking of the lottery, did you ask the library if we could sell items?
I did, and we can.
We can, okay.
We can.
Awesome. Oh,
Yeah,
cannot,
can do.
okay.
We can
Awesome.
sell the t-shirts. She named it. I asked for the t-shirts and books. And she said
Perfect.
she checked with her supervisor and got a yes.
That's awesome.
Okay. Edna, I checked with Carla. She's gonna get the hospitality bag items. Again, she has requested it and she gave me a copy of the email. Also, she asked me to go ahead and submit for funding for LAPAC before the end of this month for next year. Because that's when they decide who they're gonna give to. So I've got that on my to-do list and I should have it
That'd be
done.
a good match for a big old presenting sponsor.
Huh?
That'd be a good match for a big ask.
Bigger than the 5?
Is that the top one we had?
Mhm.
That's the top amount we had?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I was gonna do the 5. Plus items for the hospitality bags and door prizes. Okay,
You look confused, Nicole.
What?
You look confused. What you thinking?
Oh, nothing. I was gonna write it,
Oh,
but thanks for asking.
okay, I was gonna let you guys know the nonprofit organizations that I have that's requested a table. I have the Bridge Center for Hope, Black Women Do Heal, Bayou Lotus, Meaningful Minds, Avenue Recovery Center, and St. Christopher. I'm waiting back for their information. Avenue Recovery Center requested information for the summit. I guess the word is spreading.
It is. It absolutely
Yeah.
is. I have a question. What was the first thing you said? What did you entitle that list? That was what? People,
Nonprofit organizations, table exhibitors.
oh, that's the exhibitors we have so far. How
Yeah.
many is that?
That's 6 plus. If I wanted Nicole, you check to be sure that if you have somebody who has emailed you that I don't have, please let me know.
As I got it, the only one I had this week was I forwarded to you.
This week, this is this week. What do you?
Right. I don't remember which one it was that he just said that he would like more information on
Okay,
it.
that was
Oh.
yeah, that was Courtney Brown.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
I
now-
sent that.
We're not, which ones are gonna be paying 250? St. Christopher's, Avenues, Black Women Do Heal, and the
No.
Bridge Center?
Mm-mm. If they have instructions how to get that money to you, Avenues needs to send the money. And St. Christopher's, I still need to get back with them again. But Meaningful Minds and Bayou Lotus, Black Women Do
Those are
Heal will
free.
not. Bridge
They're
Center for Hope will
peer
not.
owned, right?
But the Bridge Center for Hope is not peer owned.
They're an exception. They're an exception
Oh,
because
okay.
number one, they're, well, I don't need to go through the list.
Well, and I have called. I found out who I needed to call, or who they told me Capital Area. For whatever reason, it's someone in prevention, Bridget, someone, and I've called her and left her a message last week, but she did not call me back. So,
Email or call her again.
yeah.
So we have, I'm just picturing in my head, so we got the tables, okay, so we have 6. We can fit 12 tables, you said, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so we have 6, does that include Cassandra and Kim? Cassandra Weatherby and Kim? with her
Kim has
books?
not sent any information whether she would do it or not, but I do have her on my list to email her again today.
Please do, cause
And
I
she's
wanna
not on
say,
my list.
Okay, please do, because I wanna say it was like, ooh, and. You know, just make sure, cause there was, I didn't do a good job. I didn't do a good job last year with like the tables and remembering who was what. I remember I had to keep pulling tables out. Because the way where Kim was positioned, we need to have our tables. Remember, we talked about a different physical
Mhm, mhm.
design.
Right,
And make sure you confirm your commitments, the 6 you just named,
okay,
all 6, please confirm,
right. And
please
Cassandra
confirm.
just texted us, Nicole, but I'll answer the text.
Okay,
The email,
All right.
she just emailed me. I'll answer it.
oh, look,
She
it
just
raised my
wanted-
hand.
Huh?
It raised my hand. It put my hand up in the little corner,
Oh,
You
I
got a
see that.
question?
because I was doing this, I guess.
Oh,
Now let me see if I can remember what I was gonna ask. Oh, what about the book, the person with the book, the author?
that's Kim.
That's Kim,
Okay, but so she needs a table, right?
yes.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get with her to be sure she is coming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I think we had some conflict or something, Meaningful Minds didn't come last year.
No, they
So-
didn't, but she is coming this year. she said.
Okay. Okay, and there was somebody else who didn't show up either. I cannot remember who it was. What was the table to the right of JPHSA? Like you were walking in, JPHSA was the second to last, and then there was a table right there, had a sign on it, they didn't come either. I can't remember who it was. So just confirm if you get $250 from somebody that they're coming, because there was somebody that sent us $250, I think. But they did as a donation, they didn't need a table. And then there were
Oh.
some that make sure it's clarified, like with the MCOs, that they do have to pay. There was also some MCOs that showed up that didn't
Yeah.
pay.
I
So
think
like I
that's
said,
why. Yeah,
you're
I
doing
think
a
that's
way
why
better
it's
job.
slow this year, because they're gonna have to pay. And I can't tell you how many emails I've sent out. And I'm just not getting the responses.
Follow up with the
Okay.
personal stuff, because like we have a peer that works for, you know, the name for Louisiana Healthcare Connections, that's Evelyn Foster. Laura Barnett has a connection at one of them, Denise Smith has a connection at one of them. I can't remember anything right now, but we can get
All the
together. if you want.
recovery centers too. Like Long Branch, Wood Lake, the Grove, well, we got the Grove, right?
Neil got the Grove, yes. Do
Are
you
they
have the
coming?
Grove on your list?
Nope.
Oh, see, that
Put
was
the Grove. Yeah, Neil got the Grove, last week.
And so they're coming, right?
Hold on, let me mute and ask him.
And the Grove needs to pay $250, right?
I think because like Joanne, Wood Lake is like in Ethel, Louisiana, so it's not a terribly long distance for them to travel.
What is that? Wood Lake,
Yes,
all one word?
yes.
Are they peer owned?
No, it's a recovery center.
Oh, okay.
And then there's, I think Long Branch, someone told me, I think that's what it's called. Let me-
Yeah, Long
I
Branch.
know, I hadn't even had a chance to go through that list you sent me, Nicole. I really haven't. So don't start
Okay.
rattling
Well,
off
what,
more.
Nikki might can help you with that.
Don't rattle off unless you're gonna do the work. Is that what you're talking about?
Thank you, because I can't do anymore. I can't add
Yeah.
anymore.
On the flyer, I think you had.
Oh. Okay, so I just got the report on the Grove. So Joanne, you can follow up with Colby. They are committed to a table,
COBY,
COLBY, Colby.
Colby.
Colby, and mention Neil Lorio talked to you. Thank you so much for agreeing to be a $250 table sponsor. We wanted to
Okay.
know if you wanted to come and have an actual table. So they've committed to giving the money. And I don't know if they actually, you know, when two guys talk, blah, blah, I don't know if he actually mentioned he would get a table. So, Just say, hey, thank you so much, and did y'all want to come and have a table? Cause they might not, you know,
So you just want me to call and not email?
yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
they're old school.
okay.
Doug Duran, he won't be there, but he's gonna send some guy.
Huh?
He won't be there himself at the summit, but he's gonna send some guys.
Oh, Neil's saying he may send some
Okay,
guys, but
okay,
just
okay.
confirm. He may send some guys. He send his people.
Got you.
But yeah, all these ideas and lists, and like Neil's gonna keep asking, I'm gonna keep asking. Nicole, if you have ideas. Nikki, I know JPHSA, if you don't mind following up with them, but like, do it. Let's, instead of us giving more to Joanne, just,
Yeah, I don't know who
Call-
to follow up with JPHSA because Jessica was supposed to get in touch with Joanne and give her the.
Jessica
contact
did.
person.
I'm
Oh, okay.
sorry. Thank you for mentioning her name. She did get in touch with me. She asked me to send her the information. I sent it all to her. Now
Oh, okay.
I just need to follow up with her. I thought that she would be the one to just really jump on it and send
She
in the
might be, I
guys.
mean, I don't know.
can you call her? Can you call Jessica, Nikki, since Joanne already sent her the stuff?
Yeah,
Okay, awesome. I'm hungry. What
you.
else we got, Joanne? I hadn't eaten lunch yet.
Okay,
I know, I just had mine.
that's pretty much all I have except for Nicole. You may want to put on the next meeting agenda that we still need confirmation of at least 3 large coolers. I have people saying, I think I got, but we need to know for sure
What do we need coolers for?
to put the water and the soft drinks in.
Well, on your
Lord-
list, you had 2 people,
I
me,
had 2 people, you said if you could carry it, because you didn't think it had wheels.
But wait, hang on one second. I'm confused. So I thought we're gonna have water and we're gonna have the cans and we're gonna have ice.
We do have
And-
ice, but we need coolers.
Ice chest,
chest.
ice chest. Okay, okay.
Oh,
I
you're
have,
thinking cooler, okay, ice chest.
but okay, so ice chest, and we're not putting the drinks in the ice chest because that would take up way too space. The drinks are gonna be on the table and the ice chest will just be for ice. People scoop it out, put it in their cup and pour their thing, right?
No,
Because if you put drinks in ice chests, you're only gonna fit a little bit of ice underneath, and that's gonna be that has to be there a long time to cool them off. You know what I'm saying?
that would be, you would do that like the night before.
but we
That's a
can't
lot of
do that.
work, and you're gonna have water in there, and they're gonna, I mean,
No, we
I'm just
can't do it
saying,
as the night before.
I've done a lot of events, and all I'm saying is you have all your stuff set out. Some people drink stuff from temperature, water,
No.
whatever, but whoever wants ice, there's an ice chest with ice.
Okay,
You have
so,
a scooper.
and the scooper.
I gotta unblur my thing. So I have a,
Nicole, you need to order cups.
okay, once I was coming out here, I have a fishing ice chest. That doesn't, that is supposed to have wheels, I just don't know where they are. If that one, I mean, it's big, it's probably 3 feet wide. And then I have, the regular old Igloo red one, that size.
Yeah. Now, are they clean inside?
Well, they will be.
They can smell like fish. We don't want like fish smelling ice.
See this right here, this blur here, that's the big
Yes.
ice chest, and
I
that's
see
the
it.
one on top of it. So that's what,
Okay, so between those and the one I have, that's plenty.
That's plenty. So
And
we
I
just
am,
need, at least 2 ice scoops. So
Yes.
we won't have a line.
yes, you can use, 3 at least. I might have cups. I might have all the cups we need. But we'll put that on next meeting.
Okay,
I had an event recently and I didn't use nearly all the cups, and they're smaller, so they're not like wasting solo cup size.
okay. And at least 3 scoops. Okay. We still have to get the 10 names of LePac members willing to participate in community events. So you can put my name down.
Wait, what? But to
That's
do
what we
what?
talked about at the meeting.
At the
And it
meeting,
has-
we talked about getting people involved in participating in LAPAC events. When we go to different events, we
And this
need,
has to do with the summit?
no, we need more than one person at a table.
No, but what
Because
has applies for the
we may
summit?
have, well, since we had members, we may have another event coming up October 7th. And we'll need people to help with that.
That was
So
gonna
what-
be something we were gonna put on one of the clipboard, I think.
Oh, well, we have a lot more than that. Yeah, so that's one of the things you're gonna put on a clipboard. I got you. Is that what you're saying?
Although it would be nice if we could get a hold of, if there would be 3 or 4 people at least that said, yeah, I can maybe go do this or
Put it
that.
on the announcement list. Yeah, say,
Yeah,
go to the back. Go see, go to the back. We need, who can do that? Is that what you're talking about? So to actually get the people at Summit. Is that what you mean?
no,
No?
we'll
No, like-
figure it out. Okay, we need to get the proclamation so we can hang it at the summit.
Casey has that, I'm almost positive, because
Okay.
when we
so
met
we
at
just-
Angela's house to exchange information at the beginning of mine, Nikki, Casey, and
But
Dana.
that's all. That's
Huh?
last year's. It's dated. If
Oh,
we
I-
want a proclamation,
Oh.
I need to get, like, the proclamation
Oh.
actually, cause it's the governor proclaiming that day. So
Oh,
if we want a
Uh-huh.
proclamation, I need to get one.
I
Like,
thought
it's
it was a
It's a big
proclamation.
deal.
I thought
It's
it was just a proclamation that LAPAC was LAPAC from the
No.
governor. That's what I
No.
thought.
That's what I thought too.
No, getting a proclamation is a huge, big deal. Is a
Okay, well,
huge, big deal.
Let's get on it,
And-
Angela. We've
Yeah,
already done it. It's already done, but there is a mistake on the bottom somewhere that I
put
noticed.
it on for next meeting to get corrected version then.
Okay. And that's all I have.
Plug myself back in.
That's all I have. So I guess you were right, Nicole, when you called my name.
Well, you had given, you sent out that email to me and Angela with the list of stuff.
Yeah,
So are we good for this meeting?
we are good.
Awesome.
When
I
is the
think
next
so.
meeting?
Yeah,
we-
gotta set the next meeting.
Oh. Maybe I'll send out an email that actually the link might work. Angela,
And then when you send out the email, you may want to attach or tell them that we are
The
recording. it and-
YouTube link, yeah, we're gonna put in the email for this next meeting, we're gonna have the link to watch this
Mhm.
meeting, our list of the help we need, and the next meeting is blah, blah, blah. So we just gotta decide the next meeting.
Okay, so we're in September.
Yeah,
Let me see now.
I can do Monday morning. Or Monday, anytime after,
Y'all want to do a
3?
6:30? So that
Oh.
more people can
great
come
idea, great idea.
Thursday? I
Yep.
don't have
Okay.
choir
I
practice.
can't do it on
Thursday.
this Thursday, but y'all,
21st,
No,
not this Thursday, 21st.
21st.
oh, let me,
I'm
Let me
good
know.
for that. What about you, Nikki?
Yeah, I'm good.
It's a Thursday.
yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well.
Let me
we'll
add it.
see.
So summit
6:30?
meeting, 6:30. 6:30 PM
Uh-huh,
on September 21st.
yeah.
Thursday, September 21st,
Do you
6:30.
remember the 21st night of September?
And we close in a song. Well, y'all have a great day. I'm hungry. I'm
Okay.
signing off to go.
What were the
eat.
3 things I have to put in my email? The link for this meeting, the Zoom link for the next
YouTube
meeting.
video, yeah, when the next meeting is, the YouTube link and the list of what we need.
Okay,
to help the ways we need, but we can email back and forth before you send it out. Like if you want to send us the draft in case you forgot anything,
yeah,
just send the draft, and I
we
need to
can have
help you
that.
anyway. I need to help you anyway, get, from the, what you call it, get it off your computer. To upload
Yeah.
it to YouTube. Cool, okay,
All
Oh,
right, then.
wave bye to everybody, we're waving bye to, could
Bye,
be 100
y'all.
people. Bye. Signing
Bye.
off.
Bye-bye.